Alright, so I was Ubering into DC yesterday, and a group of these social justice neo-Nazis decided to walk right in front of the car, right in front of the Uber. We were right there at the intersection. We were the first car. And a group of these protesters, signs saying "Free Palestine," this, that, and the other, decided to walk out in front of the traffic. My Uber driver was super professional about this, but I'm mad. I'm mad. So they have, they have their signs, they're waving it all around. "Oh, free Palestine." Like, look, the quote-unquote Palestinian Arabs, Israel keeps offering them land in exchange for peace. Israel keeps offering the two-state solution. The quote-unquote Palestinians, a name that was made up all of last week, because there never was an Arab Palestinian state. Guess what? There was never an Arab state called Palestine. That was a term that the Romans used in order to denigrate the land of the Jews. And later, the British Empire used the same name for that particular region. And by the way, when the British broke it up, they gave most of it to the Arabs, and it became the land of Jordan. So, you could wave your signs around saying "Free Palestine" all day long, but guess what? The quote-unquote Palestinian Arabs, they don't want to be independent. They don't want an independent two-state solution. They don't want it. They don't want to live peaceably side by side with Israel. And that's why when you're chanting "From the river to the sea," that's a call for genocide. So you are getting in front of my car, or in front of my Uber, and blocking my traffic. And then one of y'all comes up to the car and she's, "Oh, do you want this little flyer?" And she's trying to give it to the Uber driver. He's like, "No, I don't want that." And my Uber driver, he was the most professional man in the world. Like, somebody needs to give this man a raise on the medal. But he is super, super professional, and he's being very patient because they're walking out in front of his car. He's like, "Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do this." Now, I'm mad. I wanted to get out of my car, and I wanted to get out of my car and go confront these people. Because social justice warriors, you are the violent ones. You are the racist, you are the racist social justice neo-Nazis. Whatever that social justice is supposed to mean. It just seems to be another term for racism at this point. It's just you spouting off about things you know nothing about. About things you intentionally know nothing about. You want to, scream "Black Lives Matter" while burning down the ghetto, while burning down black-owned businesses, while setting the homes and businesses of black people on fire, and everybody other color by the way, anybody of any color skin, you don't know, you're just like, "Oh, we're gonna go burn down a Wendy's." What good does that do to anybody? Like, seriously, like, you are the problem, you are the racist, and I'm really tired of this gaslighting. You don't get to burn down cities screaming "Black Lives Matter" and you don't know anything. And then you come and you're going to block traffic. And I yelled at one of these after they came in front of my car. I was this lady eventually came up to the car and said, "Oh, we'll just be a few minutes." And I yelled at her. I said, "Lady, there could be an ambulance trying to get through, and you're blocking traffic." And she goes, "Have a good day, sir," and walks away. Like, really? Really? People could die because of this. And you know what? You're talking about "Free Palestine," this, that, and the other. It's like, guess what? The Israeli Jews, they're not the ones causing the problem. They purchased the land from the Arabs that later became the State of Israel. Before the 1960s, they didn't seize any land. They purchased it. That's what I'm learning from my research. And you know what? If you want to prove that wrong, if you want to say that the people who I'm, the authors that I'm researching, if you want to say they're wrong, fine. I I'd be honored if you prove that wrong. But you know what? Do so with intelligence. Don't just virtue signal going around, oh, free Palestine. You know what? If they're not interested in peace, then what do you expect? You know, how are we supposed to give peace to these? How are we supposed to give peace to these quote unquote Palestinians if they don't want it? You know, and by the way, you know, people didn't refer to quote unquote these Arabs who lived in that region as being a distinct group known as Palestinians. They just called them Arabs, you know, up until about 5 minutes ago. So, anyway, yeah, you know, you're going around blocking traffic. You are the racist. You are the neo-Nazi. You're the ones causing problems. You guys are the ones burning black communities to the ground and black-owned businesses. You guys are the ones demanding that small businesses shut down during COVID while large businesses remain open, which means everybody has to go to the same store, which just, you know, causes all kinds of problems as it is. And obviously, I got to be careful with what I say about the C word, you know, the super cold, before you know, on video, because I don't want YouTube to sound, you know, freaking YouTube. You know, it's like you're not allowed to, like, literally, you're not allowed to say anything. You know, if YouTube disagrees with it, they take it down. And you know what? That's not a platform, that's a publisher. And so, there's that. So, yeah, I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of my trip. And you social justice neo-Nazis who are calling, who are supporting people who want to exterminate the Jews. Because literally that's what they're doing, and you know it. You have no excuse not to know it. So I don't like this gaslighting where they pretend like they don't know what they're doing. You know what? They know what they're doing, and they have the moral obligation to know what they're doing. So there it is. That's my 2 cents on that, and I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of my trip, and I think I will. I think I'm going to have a good time. And I look forward to posting the videos of me confronting this social justice neo-Nazi from yesterday. So, no, I didn't fight anybody, I didn't punch anybody, but, you know, I exchanged some words. So, anyway, leave comments in the comments section. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and rate. This is Greg, out.